hatching out nicely. They're looking good, looking active. Have had them in the incubator about 24 hours now for the regulation of body temperature. You don't want to instantly move them out, but they're looking good. We've got another egg hatching in here. You can kind of see the deflated egg. The rest of them haven't started. Only one egg left in that one. That's where all these babies came from. Our second clutch is finally starting to perk up a little bit more. They're starting to actually eat on their own. Not looking so bad. Granted, we did lose a couple off this clutch because of the issues we were having. But they're finally starting to eat on their own because a lot of them just wouldn't eat was the biggest issue we had. The ones that are left are looking pretty healthy. Don't know what was up with that clutch, but the eggs itself didn't even look all that great. There's just a couple of them. And of course we got the first clutch. That one all the way to the left is really developing the color. That's by far my favorite in this clutch. That powder is calcium powder. An essential for bearded dragons. They're gonna all look at me. I swear they know what's going on. But they've been good about their food since day one. And there's a whole group of them sitting over by the food bowl. They are looking amazing. These guys are starting to go to their homes. In the nick of time, considering we have another clutch being born right now. Heaven forbid they have a whole bowl of food right in front of them, but they gotta fight over the piece of lettuce that's in their sibling's mouth. Just like siblings. This really shows you just what I mean by the second clutch just wasn't doing good. This one on the left with the green on his shoulders is from the second clutch. I've got him marked so I know which clutch he came from. And the one on the right is our fresh hatchling. Keep in mind the one on the left is already about 4 to 6 weeks old. So you can see the size is almost the same for the two clutches. That's not normal. Honestly, the one on the right is bigger than the 2-month-old. So, not what you want to see. Don't know the reasoning behind it, but that second clutch just didn't act right from day one. Their eggs didn't look as good from day one. We've lost quite a few from that clutch. I did have to force feed quite a few. They are starting to eat now, so I think what's left is doing well. But I don't know why they are the way they are. The one on the right, though, looks healthy and good. Looks almost like the first clutch, so I don't know if there was something in a diet change with the mom or if her calcium levels had dropped between clutches. But there's a good comparison. Now you see what I mean by the second clutch just wasn't doing as good. Our third clutch has been hatching, and first clutch we had Flippy, which had the one bad back leg deformity. Second clutch is the one technically that had the one having seizures. And the third clutch has now had a baby that reminds me of T-Rex. He has shorter front legs than back legs. They're also very skinny compared to the rest. I guess his nickname's going to end up being T-Rex. It will be interesting to see how this one ends up faring because he's able to move around, but both of his front legs are definitely shorter than the rest. They're definitely not as usable as the rest. You can see how he's holding them when he's laying down. He's got 2 short T-Rex arms. They're also skinnier than the rest. They're just not as strong looking. It'll be interesting watching this one grow up. But this one's name, I guess, will be T-Rex. Well, I just made the video about the one that had T-Rex arms. I really don't know what's causing this because we had 2 clutches already from this pairing and did not have this issue. But this one, another deformed baby, was born with T-Rex arms and a cleft lip. I have never seen a cleft lip in a bearded dragon. This is definitely a first for me. Don't know what is going on. I don't know if it's just luck of the draw or if something actually happened to this clutch. I don't know. We did lose power about 3 separate times during incubation. So I don't know if that played a role in this. This one's breathing kind of funny, so I'm not sure if he will make it. That cleft lip, I don't know what else could be going on. I don't know if he'll be able to eat with that cleft lip. And he also has the unfortunate event of the short T-Rex arms. It's kind of hard to see. There you go. You can kind of see how they're tucked into the body. They're short. Definitely something is off with this clutch. Hopefully we don't have any more like this. This would be baby T-Rex, the one with the shorter arms. He's not the one that has the cleft lip. Have him out right now. You can see how he's holding that one leg, though. You can see the deformity. You can see both of them now that I've got them from the back. A definite deformity. The more research I'm finding is this sometimes happens when the mom doesn't rebuild enough fat deposits between clutches, which is a possibility this time. Mama did get bred instantly coming out of winter, which was not planned. I stupidly had the male in with the female through winter hibernation, and they woke up in December and bred. Actually, they woke up in around November and bred. The first clutch was laid in December. So she came off of her reserves through winter and didn't get a chance to rebuild them before she did get bred. And multiple clutches do get laid after one breeding. So it is very likely that that's what happened. At this rate, she has not laid a 4th clutch, so I believe she is done, which is a good thing. It's just crazy that we did have around 11 hatched that were all healthy as can be. And then we all of a sudden ended up with 2 T-Rex babies, and one of them had a cleft lip. Hopefully the last 7 that are hatching don't have this deformity, but only time will tell. But this baby is moving around pretty good, despite the deformity. Sorry, I'm gonna remove. Still gets around pretty good on those front legs. Now the one with the cleft lip, I don't know what's going to happen with that one, if it's going to be able to eat or not. But at least this one is moving around pretty good. That gives me hope. Still a cute little baby. Definitely fits the name T-Rex.